Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Let's Play Civ 6. You hear that music? Of course that means it's time for more playing as Greece, apparently. Alright, so we got a hold of some new amenities here, or at least some new luxuries that we can build on. He didn't actually have a chance to build on them before we took the city from him. But we gotta do something. Nekhen also is starting to fall apart due to war weariness, -3. So it seems like the foreign cities get the war weariness faster than your own cities. That means Manaus is going to be pretty angry in the very near future as well. I'm so frustrated that the AIs are taking turns declaring war on me. This seems like a really underhanded strat. Also, we can't be so devoted to war that we stop trying to win the game, right? So we have to do a lot of other things still. First of all, this is not going to work. This is not an empire. We need more cities. So we obviously are pretty busy construction-wise, but it turns out that a settler only costs 320 gold, and we're going to be right there in a second. So we could scout out this way and see if there's anything new to find, or we could settle over here. We could use this oasis and settle, like, maybe here, and then have access to ivory and all of these tiles that have science and culture on them, which I think is pretty cool. We also have a really prime spot for a campus right here. I think this is this would be a pretty okay settle. There's a settle to be made up here somewhere along this river. Basically, you just want to put it down a city anywhere where it can sustain itself, it seems like, in Civ 6. So I think this is going to be our next one. It'll be a city that doesn't require a lot of defending or anything. It'll give us a new luxury. And this, I mean, this tile is awesome. Look at that. And hopefully we can get Russia to call it quits with this nonsense pretty quickly. Alright. How are we doing on... Does it really only take one turn to completely repair the walls? Peter built Chichen Itza. Okay. It does, in fact, only take one turn. Alright, so Athens gets to fire on this guy. We really do need those higher quality walls. These units would not be a threat if we get castles going. Speaking of which, how long is it going to be before we have our new government? It is going to be it's going to be 15 turns. Okay. So we can stop researching castles about halfway through then, since we're getting pretty close on that, and veer off into stuff that's going to be a little bit more helpful to us in the long run. We have to move some number of our units over here. Obviously, we got to start moving toward the capital to fight Peter's force. But we also have to leave some guys back here. So we're going to leave half the hoplites, of course. This guy will... we're so tightly grouped together here. It's actually kind of hard to move around. This guy will move one and then take his promotion. We'll just go ahead and give him strength versus land units. Okay, I'm not too worried about this. I think we're going to be okay, unless Peter has some really cool stuff that he's not been displaying. I want to make... Well, let's finish repairing the campus, although I'm sure they'll just pillage it again. It would be cool if they didn't, though. So we're going to leave 2 hoplites and like 1 or 2 archers to defend this. And the rest of our force is going to kind of congregate in the middle here, and from here we can attack in the direction of Sparta to the west, or attack in the direction of Manaus to the south, and probably keep everything safe. I think this is going to work out okay. Oh, we can't... Damn hills are really inconvenient. So wait, who can we actually shoot? No, we can't shoot that guy. I don't know, I thought I was mousing over him and the arrow wasn't showing up, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, so let's put the hoplites together, obviously. Screw you, spearman. This guy does definitely want to be... like up here, though. Okay. And then once we finish the campus, I might just start producing the industrial zone for this city as well. Let us actually purchase that settler like I said I was going to. Hey, look, voila, no housing problem. Okay, great library, not really a concern. Yeah, his forces are already like doing this back and forth dance. He doesn't actually want to fight me. Can we maybe just end this nonsense? We don't have the option yet. You probably have to wait a certain number of turns after war. After war is declared, I should say. We could clip his missionary. I don't know if that's really worth the effort. Also, I really don't know what he thinks he's going to accomplish here. Look at his units. I mean, he probably has a ton of them. But if they're all warriors and heavy chariots and stuff, I don't know. Was he not paying attention to what just happened? You are in a really inconvenient place right now. Well, let's actually stand over here. It's a little bit more difficult to attack him because of the positioning of the river. This guy's just going to chill. And you know what? Yeah, I am just going to go to the industrial zone. So we can build our industrial zone right next to Athens' industrial zone. Take advantage of the mine. That actually seems pretty reasonable. Alright, so all of the cities in our empire are doing nothing but building the ability to build stuff for a while. I think this should be okay. I think we should be able to maintain our defenses without having to focus too much more on the war economically. Wait, where do I want to settle this city, actually? Well, let's move to here in any case. I was thinking of settling it here, because this is a bad tile. And we city center on it and then be able to work both of these and expand out into this. I think that's still right. No, let's just go ahead and alter your orders to this. Alright, he's got this guy in sort of a flanking position, but he can't actually even attack our archers with it because they'll just die.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics.
I don't think we need to change up our policies. There's only one city-state left. Lisbon got conquered. But we have no encampments, and being at suzerain doesn't help us. So who cares? If I attack here... Nah. We'll just kill it with archers. This is good XP for our archers in any case. Yeah, it seems very difficult for the computer to advance through a wall of ranged attacks. This is not a good problem for them to have. He might have enough XP for a promotion now. I don't... Let's just make sure he does. And if I move to here... Can I... Yep, I do have range to shoot at. Actually, I had range to shoot at both these guys. I should have shot at that guy. Damn promotions. Okay, so there's no reason not to fall back into the city, right? We're definitely going to shoot at this catapult first. Anybody who can. And I guess these guys don't actually have to wait down here. The whole reason I have 2 hoplites down here is to defend against people pushing through the southern pass. So we'll just let them do the job that they were placed for. And I suppose we'll take Arrow Storm instead of firing. You have nowhere to move and nothing to shoot. That's unfortunate. Oh, these guys are healthy now. So we can start advancing and close the pass off right at the mountains. Okay, so Rocket actually has 2 industry coming from it. I wonder why. It has a theater square. Is that what's producing? That seems strange. Well, I'm gonna, I think, actually move this to Sparta. I'm gonna rebase this to Sparta. And we'll have Sparta make a trade route to Rockedet, because Sparta could really use some extra production right now. It's lagging behind everybody a little bit. And once we have the industrial zones, our trade routes will be incredibly powerful at moving production around. He's got to know this isn't going to work, right? Huh, all of our war weariness went away. Is it because it's a different war now? This city still has a little bit. They were tired of us fighting Brazil? But they're cool with this war? It's strange. It's all very strange. Right, obviously, this is going to go terribly for them. And we're going to keep reaping the rewards. These guys just don't have anything to do. We can't get close enough to anything to shoot at it. No, you're good. Alright, we desperately need the industry. Yeah, it took a couple of turns off that. And it looks like castles is enough done that we can stop focusing on it now. So, what comes next? Probably some kind of tech for improved military units. So, I mean, crossbowmen has a pretty direct application. But actually, stirrups might be cool. Or at least researching half of stirrups and then... See, here's my concern about crossbowmen is that we have a ton of archers already, and we have no money with which to upgrade them. So I don't really want to build a bunch of new crossbowmen. Yeah, I think we'll start on stirrups here. Knights would be nice. It would be nice to have some fast units. Okay, somebody built Petra. I considered going to mathematics to try to get Petra for this city, but I figured the payout was too little and we'd be starting it too late, and it looks like that instinct was solid. Alright, part of what I like a lot about this play is that it's going to make it really easy for us to... like, this mountain pass is really convenient. We'll have roads up to here now. Yeah, I think this is good. So, what do I want to build first? It should probably be... Oh, we can't build a water wheel because we don't have a river. We have an oasis as our source of fresh water. Well, anything we pick is going to take basically forever to build. I mean, we may as well make a builder. We probably will... We need a bunch of builders. We need, like, a lot of builders. Kill that guy. I don't know why they're moving this catapult around, sort of like around the edges of our territory. Not really interested in setting it up and firing it at the city, it seems like. Just driving it around. Maybe it's fun. I've never driven a catapult before, I guess I can't say. Alright, I don't suppose Peter would, we still don't even have the option. Does it say when I mouse over this, like... No, I can't. There's no readout of why I can't get a peace declaration going. Well, they have not yet repillaged our campus, so that's good. China is moving into the Renaissance era and has switched to Merchant Republic. Ooh. Wow. Hello, everybody. That was maybe unwise. You don't have anything that you could even do. You don't really want to go anywhere. Just chill. Somebody needs to stand on this hill. Where'd that catapult go? It fled. Some cowardice. Yeah, so it seems like the AI is very eager to wage war on you in dire difficulties, but maybe not particularly good at it, which definitely feels a lot like Civ 5. Am I gonna have to take a city from this guy too before he'll chill out? Oh, he's gonna attack my campus and I can't shoot him. There's stupid trees in the way. Oh, okay, this guy can hit him. Oh wait, we can move here and shoot him. And that gives this guy the ability to move down in case this doesn't kill him. Yeah. Follow up. No campus for you. Perhaps, at this juncture, you would like to, you know, maybe pursue some kind of peace agreement. Yeah, I think we're safe to do this. Maybe not. Maybe that's too aggressive a chase. But being in the forest, there are more chariots than I was hoping, if I'm honest. You can't shoot anybody now, but your time will come, buddy. Don't you worry. What makes sense here? Yeah, let's just fight. What makes sense is always, let's just fight. I don't know why I even ask. Okay. A lot of stuff. They're bombarding my hoplites with catapults. Also, holy crap, they really believe in the heavy chariot. Hanging guardians or hanging gardens, singular. Not singular. Just not guardians. I just said the wrong word. Alright, where are we at with this guy? Ooh. So I'm gonna pick up suppression, I think. We haven't really had a problem with being bombarded by cities. Like, cities don't seem to attack us very hard. But that won't be true anymore eventually. You know, they'll get those medieval walls and stuff. Yeah, let's pick up emplacement. We're very close to being able to attack twice per turn. Wait, really? He can't attack over to here? Why not? This should be, he's on hills. This is a hill. Huh. Alright, well, let's move him to a place where he maybe will be able to attack from in the near future. And I don't know, man. I kind of want to pull the hoplites out of position here. I don't know. Just stay put. It's fine. So we gotta do something about that. About that catapult. You know what? Just fortify. Get tough. Yeah, it's fine. If this guy starts... If we start taking a lot of damage, we'll have to reconfigure some things. Doesn't seem to be hitting all that hard. How much damage is that? 11? Yeah, that doesn't seem so good. I thought the bombard strength of catapults was pretty high. My transgressions? What? That I survived when you declared a surprise war on me? How am I a warmonger? You attacked me. I declared one war. It was a million turns ago. Ah, frustrated. Yes, they changed the way range line of sight works now. It's interesting. Because in Civ... Oh wait, is this a hill tile? Yeah, okay, that's why. This is a forest with hills. I am so tired of being at war. I want a little break from war so that I can build infrastructure. Alright. Really? Pillaging that gave me faith instead of healing my unit. Well, that sucked. I don't know, just stay put, man. How come these guys aren't healing? We're gaining XP pretty quickly. Oh, he's actually, he's gonna hit that third promotion. Maybe we should just sit here and let him get bombarded? It's actually kind of working out in our favor. Alright, well, we may have to take Smolensk or something to get Russia to back off. I appreciate, though, that China still is cool with us. There's none of this, they think you're a warmonger nonsense. When we haven't fought an offensive war in literally, like, thousands of years. It is kind of crazy that we're about to hit AD and everybody's still fighting with ancient era units. Maybe we should like do a little sweep flank around on this catapult. With this war chariot, as injured as it is, I don't feel too bad chasing it. Oh no! A guy died. 4 XP. Oh, hey, are you noticing this? There's culture on this tile. There's culture on this tile, but I think there might just be culture on coffee. I think there might just be culture on coffee, but I think there's a natural wonder down here. Alright, everybody needs more housing. Yeah, I know. Listen, we're about to solve this problem.
Rocks in my path?
Alright. So, do we want to go back to Limes? I think we probably do. And then we can pick up Chivalry. We're about to have access to Knights. Yeah, Chivalry is going to be big for us. I think this is sensible. We're gonna be building walls in a lot of our cities now for the housing. We get bonus influence points for being in a monarchy, which is not useful, unfortunately, at all. We know one city-state, and it's not even a helpful one. Not for what we're doing. I don't think we want to move our economic policy. I'm still pretty happy with these wild cards. Yeah, I think this is right. Our diplomatic policy slot has just been, like, doing absolutely nothing for us. We're gonna get this catapult. He's never gonna see it coming. At this point, he probably sees it coming. You don't have anything to do, just chill. There's a lot of guys up here who have stuff to do, though. Alright, we're advancing on the menacing. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that the way I did it. Whatever. We'll come through here to get to Smolensk with our hoplites. I would still, at this point, accept white peace. If he was just like, hey, let's call it all... Let's call the whole thing off. I would be down. Okay, so yeah. We managed to get him to withdraw the catapult. It's not totally ideal. I was hoping to score another level off of it. These guys can just fall back and deal with him. Needed to move him to here so that we'd be able to have a place to move this guy so that he could shoot. He's not going to be able to shoot over the forest that the dyes are in. We're actually about to have an industrial zone finished, and then we shall make a trade route to that city from every other city. There's a lot of them. No two ways about that. Ah, this is a city with bombarding capability. Shoot. Units don't require more gold for upkeep when they're more advanced, do they? Like higher level, I mean? I'm pretty sure it's not the case. So what do we want to do here? We could just ignore Smolensk, turn this whole force on Voronezh, and take that. It's a better city. Smolensk being settled very recently. Maybe that is what I want to do. Also, we should probably actually stop researching stirrups. It would be 5 turns to finish it this way, or 10 turns to finish it by waiting for feudalism. I think that's... What else would we research? We don't need them, like, this second, right? Education's a good idea and all, but we can't take advantage of the university because we don't yet even have campuses in a bunch of our cities. I'm actually really torn here. I suppose engineering has a lot more value than just, you know, leading into better units. The aqueduct is cool. Lumber mill is cool. We kind of, like, need to end up here. So, like, we need to find musketmen or something. Let's... What if I wanted to aim in this direction? What would the research path be? Finish military engineering. Finish stirrups by researching feudalism. Yeah, okay, that seems sensible. We gotta keep making progress here, man. We gotta win this game. At some point. Peter, seriously. Peace. How about if I add some of your gold to it? That worked for the last guy. I thought it might. Never mind. Okay. By the time we finish stirrups, we do want to have an encampment somewhere because you actually can't build units that require a strategic resource if you only have one of the strategic resource, except in cities that have a an encampment. I don't know what to do. I don't want to play super defensively, but I think that we maybe need to in order to survive. Like these two hoplites together, fortified, on hills, and healing, should be able to fight heavy chariots for, like, forever, man. We might have to back off of this plan, and instead just make a hole through our archers. Because I don't want to get torn apart by the city as we're trying to advance. Yeah, the city center's doing a lot of damage. It has 33 combat strength. Pedro, I swear to God, if you declare war on me, this time I'm not stopping until you are ashes, man. You do not want to do this. Giving me his little angry red face. Alright, we need to make an approach for our hoplites. And these guys can just shoot at nerds in the water. What do I want to do with you? I guess get in a position to help defend the hoplites. Okay, industrial zone. Workshop would take another 16 turns, but it would add 2 whole production. Let's get a trader out. We can start taking advantage of this. Ugh. Freaking catapults. Like, I just don't understand how he sees this and thinks, yeah, I definitely want to continue this conflict. This is working out great. Did he just walk left and then right? I'd love to have access to the sort of the brain of the AI. To know what it is that they're thinking when they do stuff like this. Why continue a war that you literally cannot win? Why fight just for the sake of fighting? How is that beneficial to anybody? I guess we start letting the city have it. So now how do I want to let the hoplites through? Do I want to back up and wait for them to come through? No, I'm going to push forward with the archer. We're gonna do this really aggressively. You don't have anything else you can do, neither do you. I guess you can get ready to come in behind the hoplites. Alright, we got our initial walls up here. Watermill seems like a fine plan. I'm sure that this conflict will come to an end soon. And then once we have the trader, we got these industrial zones, we're going to start pounding culture stuff really, really hard. Alright, we got lots of targets. Ooh, swordsman. Okay, so you just wait for something to move into this space. Maybe we're overcommitted a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to see how this attack might not work. We can defend these mountain passes for eternity, but it is going to be harder for us to push forward. Okay. I'd love to build a workshop, but it's so expensive. Why is a workshop 175 production? So many things are so much cheaper. Well, let's get our Acropolis going. So we don't really have a lot of options as to where to put it. Yeah, whatever. We just need to start getting those, start accumulating those grade person points. Looks like everybody else is ahead of us on this, because of course they are. It's immortal. Okay, so a swordsman is a tech level up. It can actually hit us for a real amount of damage. 94. I don't suppose Brazil can maybe decide to declare war on Peter for being a warmonger? He didn't even denounce me first. This is a surprise war, right? Alright, so let's... I'm a little concerned about this hoplite. I wish the other one was in front. But I think we're going to do this. Can't do that this turn. That hoplite might be dead, but... if the swordsman comes for him, he'll be bringing himself into range of a lot of units. Yep, just fortify. Not going to attack that that heavy chariot. I don't want to actually... oh, what is this? An enemy spy? Damn enemy spies. In 125 AD. Mohenjo-Daro is somewhere. Lord only knows where. Okay, you get Aerostorm, sure. Let's make this happen. The swordsman fled into the city, which is a questionable maneuver in my opinion. So I guess we'll just keep raining damage on his units while we continue to set up. And he can surrender any time now. His swordsmen are running away. Really? Stalemate. These things have a lot of combat strength, actually. 23 base. Man, I just want the fight to end. I just want to be done with this nonsense. It's so hard to justify a workshop. We could build a campus next to the mountain. We could build an encampment. Not that the encampment itself will be very valuable, but the if we're going to be producing cavalry out of it, it can afford to be kind of far away. And this city's under very little other pressure. But no, we just need districts and stuff. So we'll build here. We'll take advantage of the mountain and the two adjacencies. It's going to take forever to build, because everything takes forever to build. Did our deal with China end? Ah, he has sugar now. From some other source. Shoot. What about Pedro? I know he doesn't like us, but... Okay, that's not going to work for me. How about... Well, yeah, I know you can, but make it more equitable. I'm trying to tell him to make it more equitable. Apparently that's not how this works. Ah. Well, I'm certainly not giving it to you for 30. This is the only thing he'll do? Well, you know, it's doing literally nothing for us right now. Fine. Fine. That's a deal in your favor, so you just remember that stuff. So what are we going to do? I think we're going to start leaving. We don't gain a tremendous amount by pressing this space, I don't think. And the AI will just consider this to be good tactics, because move forward, then move back, then move forward, then move back. Seems to be their favorite move. What is this? Sometimes the tooltips are very slow to appear. Whoa, what are you doing there, buddy? Please do not select my units for me. That guy just moved because I was right-clicking on a notification. And especially, should not... The crazy thing is, the right-clicking on the notification did work. So it knew that I wasn't trying to move a unit. It knew that I was clicking on the notification. And yet... Now we're just going to keep gaining XP by shooting at this city. Oh yeah, our builder's done. So we don't actually want to construct the Acropolis on a tile whose output we like. I'd like to not build it here, because obviously 2 production is a nice yield, but we don't have an option of building it on flatland, so it is what it is. Let's get those great people points rolling. Yep, could get the luxury. We need to press our hoplites forward. We need to, like, take this space or something. This is annoying. So we can't, we're having a really hard time attacking him. And he's going to decide that that means that he's winning, which is the most annoying thing in the world. Alright. Let's forget about taking the city. I didn't even want the city. I just want to do anything that's going to make him stop with this stupid war. Yeah, let's keep getting XP until they make us stop. We're going to have a lot of archers. Have a lot of archers with a lot of promotions.
Few inventions have been so simple as the stirrup. With the advance of feudalism...
Okay, so the feudal contract I think is not going to be equipped because we're going to just build knights instead. Serfdom is pretty compelling. Not compelling enough. Alright, that's one more luxury. Yeah, the war weariness in our Egyptian cities is killing us. Ah, they gained a promotion from me shooting at them. It is kind of a silly system when you think about it. Well, now this fool has come forward into the concave. This guy's just gonna stand here and lend moral support. So yeah, once we have all these archers with all these promotions, as we push up through the ages and upgrade them into better units, they're gonna be really powerful. Alright, so we have a couple of cities now that have really great industry. What do we want to do with this trade rate? Let's rebase it to Argos. And run a trade route from Argos to one of the other places. And then, how many turns are we talking about for a commercial hub? 13? Huh. It'd be really nice to have one. We need more trade routes. Ferrying production around. Okay, so we finally caught up with feudalism, and now we have to figure something else out. So a discount on unit upgrades would be really powerful for us. We actually really need that. Okay, mercenaries. Do we have... This is not boosted. I want to build an encampment, but I just don't, you know, it's going to have to be like in the capital. It's going to be a little slow. I think it's better that we not try to get the boost here. Oh no! A small amount of damage, whatever shall we do? Now we're getting twice as much XP. China's denouncing Russia. That's nice. Maybe we could get a whole coalition of people against Russia, huh? Now let's just fall back to the city. Athens can finish that guy off. Let's all just go and get ready for the fact that they apparently think they're going to be able to take Manaus. We need to get building the medieval walls. Yeah, so they've gone up a tech level during all the fighting. That's why they're feeling so confident. What do I think the odds are that guy's just gonna heal? They're probably fairly high. Really, you can't see that. Yeah, I guess there's a hill in his way. Okay, now that we have that... A mine on one of these science and culture spaces is probably not a bad idea. Is there anything else that I really need to grab? I need to grab this. Yeah, let's throw a mine out here. We need to build more mines, man. Trade route to Rock Cadet doesn't produce a useful road, but it's hard to pass up for industry. I'm sorry, did that scout just try to amphibious attack me? A scout? Why? How did they think that was going to work? This guy's getting close. He's getting close to, double attacks. Oh, I should have done it with him, probably. Well, he is successfully increasing the amount of culture we're getting from these kills. Let's take an opportunity to shoot at the crossbowmen while we can. I'm not too worried about this guy coming ashore with that much health. Alright, I think this is where we're going to plant these guys until they heal. Yeah, this should be fine. If they actually come forward and try to do any damage, we're ready. Although, my suspicion is that they won't. They'll just sit here at war with me for all of forever. Completely unbothered by the war weariness, because the AI does not always get affected by all the mechanics. I don't want to replace the deer. This is a really valuable tile. This would work as a place to put the Acropolis. It's a little bit far out. Oof, 170. We don't have a lot of hills, though. Alright, we'll just do something else in the capital for now. Right, we're not particularly close to being able to build the encampment, whatever, library. Maybe we should get some scientific advancement. I don't know. Yes, because I want friendship. Are you kidding me? They're gonna just keep me in literally non-stop war until I kill them
Those who in
both.
quarrels interpose
That's so frustrating.
must often wipe a bloody nose.
I don't think we want to change anything. Actually, veterancy might be okay. I haven't been making any use of limes at all. We still need to, though. I mean, I need veterancy before chivalry is actually useful. Yeah. So we're quite close to a level on that guy. This is a horribly tedious war. Advantageous for nobody. That's a pretty good tile. Now let's go down here and grab some amenities. Maybe Athens is going to have to build the encampment, as silly as that is. The city's tiny, but it's already a better city than our capital. $19. All of a sudden, these catapults are doing a lot more damage than they were doing before. Alright, well. Let us start in on them then. And move this guy back to the city to recover. He's gonna take his promotion, but he's still gonna... Oh, wow. Lots and lots of combat XP. It's something. I think we're gonna move the hoplites over to deal with this. The archers seem to have things under control, pretty much. Man, it takes a lot of XP to get to that last level. I mean, not the last level, but to get to that double attack level. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bunch of cowards. They're afraid to actually fight us. They just want to be at war. And I'm sure he'll be okay with declaring peace the turn that Pedro declares war. And that way they can hand us off back and forth. And even if they did suffer war weariness, which I think at this point is pretty clear that they don't, they wouldn't actually be suffering any. Because they get to take turns with it. You know what? We're chasing him. So I think there should probably be a calculation that's done somewhere. Where the AI just figures what it has lost in comparison to what its enemy has lost, and at a certain point says, this war is costing me far, far more than it's gaining me. We're gonna stop now. No more of this war. Because this is ridiculous that this is still happening. We have him completely blockaded. I don't know how much he's spending resource-wise on his military units, but it's all going to waste. And I'm hardly even inconvenienced anymore. There's a barbarian builder over here. Boy, I sure wish I had any military units nearby. Alright, so Athens will build an encampment, and then Athens' encampment will produce the first knights. Excuse me? That guy was at full health. Okay. Well, that's not what the combat strength difference between those units is. Okay, another promotion for another archer. Run this asshole off. Yet another guy that is going to get run off and returned back to his base. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed about that crossbowman doing all that damage. That is not the amount of damage the crossbowmen deal to archers. Especially not archers that are on hills and stuff. That's crazy. So at this point we're just generating XP. I'm so frustrated. There is no good reason for you to be at war with me. You are wasting your time. Go to war with Pedro. He's a soft target. That's another thing that's kind of frustrating, is that the AI very clearly treats you differently than it treats the other players.
Build. Battle. Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Alright. So, gunpowder. Basically, let's go to machinery. Now that we have a discount on unit upgrades, at least we have one available. Let's get this. And Guilds is cool. Because Craftsman is cool. Medieval Fairs is okay. Naval Tradition's not a strong one for us right now. Humanism is valuable. We still haven't earned a Great Artist somehow. But I think we'll go to Guilds and pick up Craftsman. Alright, so he's pulled a bunch of his units back from the front. All of his guys are fleeing. His army is in full retreat. We're just farming XP. Let's block this up. We're earning envoys like at a crazy rate and we have nothing to do with them. We need more commercial hubs for gold, not even just for the trade routes. Oh, nice. He wants to go back to friends again. Great, 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 great. So Chinese catapult's gonna capture that worker. Alright. Hey look, some guy to shoot at. Alright, let's fall back toward the city a little bit more. I want this guy to have to advance over ground that we can actually watch. Actually, I guess we can just start firing at him now. You wait, you wait. Okay, an Acropolis is up. So, what do I want to do in this city? Yeah, I suppose a mine wouldn't be a horrible idea. We could really use some more science if we're going to push into the next tech region. Oh, 120 go in. We don't actually have the tile yet. I don't want to buy a tile right now. A commercial hub wouldn't necessarily be a terrible idea either. We just need so much, like, basic infrastructure stuff. Yep, just make your own industry. Okay, so now this guy is in range of both of our archers, and he's going to get clocked by the hoplites at the end of the turn. Alright, let's get ready to fight these swordsmen as they come up. His units are a whole tech level above us, and they're still failing miserably at basically everything about war. And what how many units have we lost during our fight with Russia? Is it just the one archer? Because I think it might actually be. Russia, seriously, fuck off. I need to get him to offer me peace, because apparently, no matter how very obvious it is that he needs to take the peace deal, he's not going to take it until he feels like it.
Magic is another man's engineering.
So we're slightly losing money. And it needs to stop. Plus, commercial districts are important for industry. I guess we'll build this. Where else would I build stuff? We don't actually have any of the things around us. I guess we could build our campus here. In which case, maybe the industrial district goes here, or the commercial hub, rather, goes here. I know it's going to take forever to build, but at some point we'll get a trade route in here and send it somewhere, you know. We'll get it taken care of. Okay, now he has knights. Alright, yeah, let's just fall all the way back to the city. You know what the city needs? Medieval walls. That's what we're going to have to do here. I just don't even understand his desperation to attack me. Alright, well in 6 turns we can start making our own knights. Okay, he suicides himself into me and gives me a promotion. Like, this play just doesn't make any sense, man. Alright. Brazil and China have both added new settlements very, very recently. We need to make sure that we are continuing to expand too. Although, I mean, no progress at all is being made on our victory type. We haven't earned a single great art person. Great culture victory person. I know we're breaking our adjacency bonus, but let's just kill this damn thing. Okay. I mean, it's nice of him to give us all this XP, but I'm so bored of fighting him. It's making all of my turns take forever. Oh, hey.
The Lord made us all out of iron.
Valletta. Military city-state. I need a good industrial city-state, man. I mean, sending an envoy here actually does have value. Once we have our encampment actually completed, provided that ever happens, which at this rate will be sometime around when humans land on Mars, we'll actually be able to make some use out of it. Alright, I don't think we want to run forward on this. This one gets rebased to Manaus. And the culture's helpful. Yeah, I guess just wait. Alright, so how are we doing? I mean, we're building districts everywhere. Sparta needs to get medieval walls, both for the housing and for the, you know, walls. We're starting to see serious war weariness building up in all of our cities. Why is he not seeing serious war weariness? Why is it that he can just do this forever? You know what? Let's get at least one with the other upgrade. You sit and heal. You guys just keep farming XP whenever they allow it. Alright, so which direction do we... I suppose building a road to Rock Cadet, it ties us into the main road system. It seems perfectly sensible. Oh, hey. I forgot all about this. We built. Alright, well, at this point I'm wondering if I should maybe sell some of my units. Because we definitely don't need all of our units to defend. He's building a thing. I wonder if I can pillage a thing, wonder that he's building, if that, like, works. Alright. Let's tear this guy up. Yeah, wait and wait. Okay. So now we have another commercial district. Let's get another trader out. Honestly, the Egyptian cities are sort of, okay, finally. Yes, I will accept any peace deal. You're going to give me a ton of... What changed between this turn and last turn? That means... Whatever. Fine. Just peace. For the love of Christ, peace. Ah, okay. I'm assuming Pedro doesn't declare war on us. Okay. For the first time in all of forever.
Every man should make his son learn some use.
Peace. Okay, so let's talk about making some changes here. Our government can be tremendously refocused at this point. I'm no longer quite as worried about limes. Veterancy, I think, has largely run its course. We only really need the one encampment right now. So let's put professional army up, though we do want to increase our army strength because it will help to deter the AI from declaring war on us in the future. I want all of the wars to be declared by me. That's how I would like for the rest of the game to go. We have urban planning and meritocracy, both of which I like very much, but we have so many industrial zones that I'm thinking craftsmen may actually be better now. We still want to reduce unit maintenance. I'm going to leave limes in place because we do need to build medieval walls in a lot of our cities still. Yeah, I think this is right. Ooh, and we acquired some free great works. Or we didn't, actually. He pretended to be trading us more great works than he was because we didn't have the slots to take them all. Okay. So... let's redistribute our dudes over our empire here. We can actually probably sell a bunch of these guys. A lot of them have so much XP that I don't want to. Wow, units sell for a lot. I guess just fortify until... I'm not going to sell any of these 3 promotion archers, though. These guys are sticking around, because they will be terrifying once we upgrade them. Do I want to sell the rest of the hoplites? The time for hoplites is definitely past. We can build knights instead. We're not going to fight any aggressive wars for a while. Yeah, let's just... I'm going to... in the interest of boosting our economy, I'm going to sell off all of our knights, all of our hoplites. Okay, so let's talk about what's next for us in civics, and then we got to end this episode. It's getting kind of long. I mean, humanism, right? It's got to be humanism. Will we have... No, there's no way we'll have a 4th trade route running within 5 turns. Well, that's fine. We're just not boosting it. We're getting it the old-fashioned way. The lumber mill is going to be very helpful. We have a lot of woods on rivers. We need to build a lot of builders, or buy a lot of builders, and we definitely in either case need to buy a bunch of settlers. Apparently 1 settler. That's fine. Whew. Okay, well that was a miserable experience. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but our amenities should be in pretty okay shape here. Are we seriously out of amenities in every city? Are we just like spread really thin on our luxuries? We have amenities from war weariness, despite not being at war. Or amenity problems from war weariness, despite not being at war. That's kind of annoying. Hopefully that will get fixed pretty soon. I guess it just takes a couple of turns to wear off. Alright, so let's send a guy down here and we'll see about settling over here. You shall create for me a knight. It will take 13 turns for some reason. Because we have no industry anywhere. But yes, create a knight. We could really use a knight or 2. This is with... did I take out that policy? I did. I did take out the policy that makes cavalry training faster. That's fine. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. We finally have peace. A little bit of peace. We'll use this as an opportunity to expand. Apparently we have to clear out a barbarian camp that's up here somewhere. There's some unexplored space, so it's totally possible. This knight would be a lot better if it was coming out a lot faster. We could use it to grab this up and clear that. Anyway, come back next time, tomorrow, to see what we can make of this brief lull in the storm. And we'll see you then.